Hey everyone, looks like I'm black, playing against Fox 1Q today. I'll just play my normal opening. Okay, interesting. Normally you see like this one or just a 4-4. And he attaches, which is a bit unusual because I can just build a wall and keep building the wall. And I can still even attach here later. Okay, so he defends, and so I think I should just defend. Yeah, we'll just defend. He can approach here, which this one seems better because if he approaches here and I go here, this feels a little bit out of place. So I think instead of defending this side, I'm just going to enclose this corner because now this all kind of works together pretty well. He's going to try and kill this, I guess. I think I'm just going to sacrifice it because I don't really want to play anything here. So I think I'm just going to... I can approach. I could also just play something on the side here to keep growing this area, which I think I'll do that. Because if he drops down, I go here, there's still a weakness here. And I get to keep growing. This is not good. Because, yeah, now I can threaten to save it. And if he kind of pushes here and here, and then I get to jump, then I got to reduce the corner and take the outside. And, yeah, this is not good. Because now I'm just alive in the corner. And he has a cutting point, so even if he Ataris, I capture, he defends, I just jump. So I'm still getting stuff in the center, and I'm still reducing the right side. So yeah, that was unusual. He clamps, and I'm not really worried about saving. My goal is just keep building the center. So if he wants to crawl here, which I don't understand this move. Because yeah, now I can just go here. He captures, I block. So now this is getting even easier to build. And yeah, he can crawl, but he's not like I'm getting more on the outside than what he's getting on the inside. Okay, and he goes here. So this is a big move. I don't want to let him get another move here because then it becomes a little bit hard to reduce. So just going to approach. He's probably going to pincer. I'm just going to take the corner. Okay, and I guess it doesn't matter which side, but I feel like blocking the other way would have been a little bit bigger. And then this is also just a mistake. I can't remember how to punish. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure it's this one. And if he goes here, I connect under. But if he goes here, this is 1Q. I don't expect this from 1Q. Like, I thought this was like a 12Q mistake. Yeah, because now the corner is just dead. Apparently, it's been too long since I've played 1Q. Very confusing. And yeah, I can run because there's no ladder because there's an Atari. Yep, just turn. Okay. Like if I capture, then I guess he wants to Atari, but I can just push this way. And I'm very, very confused. Okay. Yeah, I'll just capture. He jumps in. Corner is a little bit weak. There's still an attachment, so I think I will just try and fix that. And then I think I can kick. Kick's probably not the best, but I want to reduce his eye shape so that he has a weak group, and then I'm really strong on the outside. So now there's really not much I need to do. Like, I don't even really feel like trying to kill this. I think I got really strong here. There's potential here. So I want to just invade, reduce, and then put some pressure on this group. And maybe I can get a splitting attack, but the main thing is I just want to get out. I reduced his points. Okay. I guess he can do that, but not sure which side I like better. Yeah, probably Atari first. And then Atari. And then here. So now this is looking like points. And he still probably needs to add a move here because connecting here cuts this off. And if he Ataris, I go here. I guess I can just capture. So he has to extend first, I block, then he can Atari. I go here. Then he goes here and I capture. Okay. He must be listening to me because I don't understand how that was played. Yep, I just capture. And then run because now this whole thing's weak and cut off. And I'm already pretty much connected. Yep, I can Atari. And Hane to make sure I'm alive and connected. And now I just have to run away. But yeah, very, they just invade, they not defending. This one was more of a decision mistake, so I can kind of understand that. But the invading here and then Tanuki, and then, well, I guess maybe I Tanuki'd there. So maybe that wasn't his fault, but still, it feels like he shouldn't have this many weak groups here. I think he probably should have just ran out or tried to connect instead of trying to kill. Yep, so I just need to defend. So if he goes here, here, he still has to add one move to make it an eye, or I can play here. And then I kind of just need to make a splitting attack. So depending on what he plays, I just need to play something in the center of the board. Well, this is making it easier for me. Now there's a third weak group. And then I just need to connect under so that I don't have two weak groups. So now he has this one he needs to try and connect. He hurt this stone by letting me play this one. This is still there. So yeah, he's definitely in trouble. This one's hurting him again because I don't know why this one he can't cut this. And letting me get a move here is just like one more move and it's pretty much surrounded. Okay, so I guess he was thinking this, but I just connect, he cuts, and then I can Hane. And then I can just run away. So I don't think this works. Unless he can do a ladder. That'd be cool. It's like throw in here and there, but no. Yep, and then all I have to do is just run away. And now it's this weak group, and this one. So he's just he's got a lot he needs to do. I got to be careful because there's this throw in here, so I just have to play ugly shape, but pretty much anything here will work. And then turn. Like this group's alive, so I don't have to worry about this group. And I'm even gonna just turn here because as he pushes me this way, he hurts this group, and then when he runs this way, he's hurting this group. So it's kind of what they call it, like a domino effect. I don't think he can surround in one move. But just to be safe, like I'm happy just, taking a quarter of the board. Okay, he does that one. Okay, well, since he's going to run there, I'll go ahead and separate them. Because I thought he would just try and connect here, but then this doesn't do anything. So yeah, just connect. Okay, so he can cut, but then I just Atari and run. I was gonna say maybe he does a co, but yeah, I'm really not sure. Yeah, and then I just need to stay connected. Yeah, sorry, there's not much commentary. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's really anything to learn here, or teach. It's just keep your groups connected. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna try and cut here, but then there's just defend cutting points. He goes here, here. I connect. If he goes, well, I probably here. Maybe there's something there, but like this will die, and then even if he does connect out here, if this is alive, there's really nothing there. Like he has no eyes. Like if he captures this now, I just Atari and capture, and then there's no way for him to connect over here. This is all connected, no cutting points. This group should be safe. Yep, and so just extend. Not really much to do. So now this is all pretty much dead. This is pretty much dead, and this is dead. I don't know. I'll just run away. Just keep everything connected. Don't let anything get cut off. And then he has cutting points he has to worry about. So like if he goes here, then just stay connected. And he resigns. Okay. Well, that was pretty short, so I can try another one. Okay. Looks like I'm white. Oh, we're going with a cross opening. It's different. Yeah, we'll just do this one. It doesn't really matter. And I like to take points, so I'll just play the Kasumi and jump. Make sure I have a nice solid corner. He makes a base. He can actually do 3 spaces here. And here, if I go here and he goes under, I don't really have much potential here because this stone is low. I can enclose, which I think would be good. And I can do this one, which I just like this one. Like if he goes here, then I can Tanuki. It's the same as if he enclosed his corner and then I did a shoulder hit. And so I get potential on the side. His center is kind of just negated here. Yep. But this one he should be playing the knight's move. Because now he's kind of helping me turn this into points. So now I got some points here. His potential here is gone. And I kind of want to develop this side. So I could do the attach, but then he might play on the outside. So I think I can do this one. If I really want to force the right side here. And yeah. Not sure if this is good, but we made it happen. This turn's not very good because I don't really want these stones anymore. It was kind of just about getting this stone and Sente, because, well, not Sente, but just an easier way. So like if I approached here first and he had this corner, he probably wouldn't defend the corner. He would be pincering or playing something in the center. And so here, I think I'll just jump. just keep trying to develop the center. And again, I don't care about the 2 stones, so let's just jump again. Okay, and then he jumps in. So his best way to connect is somewhere over here. So I need to make this area stronger. So I'm going to play here, which is kind of getting rid of his base, and it's also strengthening my connection here. Yep, and then I just need to reduce. Not sure that really works for him, but we'll block. And I think I can Hane. Because if he cuts, I can extend. If he goes up, I can defend. And then because of this stone, there's not much he can do in the corner. So here he still needs to live, and I get to keep the outside. And I got Sente. I don't think he needed to. Maybe he did. So if I Atari, and block, he goes here, here, here. And that's 3 spaces. Okay, so I guess he did need to add a move there. A move here is pretty big because I'm expanding from my corner and I'm stopping him from playing over here, growing his area. He played 2 spaces instead of 3, so approaching here seems pretty nice. I can attach, but I think I'll go with this one because it's a bit more active because I'm putting pressure on his group. And I can use that to kind of keep growing my center. And he still has to add moves to live. And I was able to reduce the side. And then like this, I also get the bottom side, which I'll consider that bonus. But I guess he's trying his hardest to reduce. Yeah. Do have a cutting point here. I'm not sure what I want to do with it though. But I kind of want to just keep putting pressure on this group and see if I can get away with anything. Okay, he just defends. But now I can go here because there's an Atari and capture. Okay, so it's probably alive. This clamp is kind of annoying. So I'll go ahead and fix that. And this should just be enough to win the game, I think. Because he didn't really make too many points here. This didn't make too many points. This area is not the biggest. Can capture 2 stones now, but then I captured this, which doesn't feel very great. But I don't think that's the biggest move at the moment. I'll just go ahead and defend my cutting point. Surprised he did that one. Okay, and he resigns. Okay. I guess he realized he was behind because, yeah, with this, it's saying I'm ahead by about 46. And he can reduce it a little bit, but I can still capture. They're still in game. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty far ahead. And that one's pretty short, so I think I can play another one. Looks like I'm black in this one. Okay, play my normal opening. Guess we're not getting a cross opening in this one. So he played 4/4s. I don't like to approach when I can enclose if they're 4/4s. So I'll just enclose a corner. He approaches low. So I'll go ahead and kick just to take the corner. He should make a base. Lower high is fine. Low is just a little bit easier. So now this is pretty low. So if I approach this side, I don't really have any potential to grow. But on this side, with this shape, I have a little bit of more potential. So I think I'll go with that one. I also could probably split or approach, but this way seems a little bit easier to try and grow my own area than it is to just purely reduce his. And I like the low more than the high, but here the high just feels like better shape. Okay, he encloses this corner. Okay, his opening is actually pretty good. And we're just going to reduce the bottom side, trying to make a strong group. He goes here. Yep, we'll just Hane because he's kind of helping me get stronger. There is a weakness here, but I'm getting stronger and he's not really developing too much here. I don't like him peeping here, so we'll play here first. Okay, so he knows shape too. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna play here next because then there's a double Atari. But here I'm already pretty much alive. I think he should have probably played on this side because he needs to use this wall to grow. So I'm just gonna play here and I'm gonna play high. So if I play this one, then he can kind of play a shoulder hit to get a little bit extra. And here I also have a good follow up here. Then I just need to not fall for the double Atari and then jump out, and then I'm pretty much alive. So now this is pretty annoying, but playing the kick, there's still a weakness. This corner has gotten very weak because he let me get this stone. So I could do something in the corner, but I actually don't really know many variations for that corner. I can also play here, which is threatening an invasion, which I kind of like, maybe even just high, because I'm growing my own area and threatening the invasion. Not sure, we'll do this one. And still some weaknesses there, but probably done with that area. And we'll 3-3. It feels like with this move here, there has to be something here. I think locally I can't live, but there's just a cut here, which with this stone here and this stone here, feels like there has to be something I can do. I don't know. We'll jump up and then extend. Oh, that's actually good for me. I wasn't paying attention. I think he could have just pushed and I can't block because he can Atari. So I would live, but now I get to live even easier because then there's also a cutting point here. And now I should be able to just try and live in the corner because now he's kind of surrounded in this area. Here there's just too many weaknesses, so I think I'll jump. And yep, block. And defend my cutting points. Like there's a push here and some weakness here, so I don't want to leave this cutting point or Atari, so I think I'll defend this side. Okay, he does that one, so he's expanding his liberties. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to count, but I can at least force him to capture. And the way I kind of see it is this was already his corner, so I shouldn't really lose anything by doing this. Okay. Oh, I can live. Yep. Well, that worked out a little bit easier than I was expecting. So yeah, so this should be dead. He should have pushed through here. Like this could have been a lot harder for me than it was. Yeah, I'm not really sure. After that, it's pretty much game over. I think I'll just try and expand this. We'll sacrifice the one stone and just try and take all of this because that should be good enough. And after that, I'll probably just start playing in game because this is big, and yeah, I don't think he has any potential here. He can't really grow this area very well. I just need to defend cutting points. Yeah, well, Hane. So I don't want to let him get like a ton of stuff in the center here. And yeah, just keep reducing while staying connected. I don't want to be too greedy and jump in super far, and then he can like try and surround me, and then he ends up catching up because I give him something. So just want us to stay as connected as possible and just keep reducing. Yep, just stay connected and reduce. You can still go here, but okay, I don't know what that is because now he's hurting his own group. I'm connected, but now I'm threatening this, and I can do this, which there's an Atari here. So even if he goes here, he can't disconnect me. And now I get to play the move where he should have played. Because this should have been just his points. And then stay connected. And push and reduce as much as I can. Oh. Yep. Just reduce. And now I think we'll try and do some Sente in the game. And we'll push once because we want to reduce this area a little bit more. But then we'll make sure we go back and stay connected. This jump is huge, much bigger than this because I still can reduce this area. So he should have been blocking here. And yeah, now I can even peep here because this group is not 100% alive. And then peep again, and then there's a cut. Yeah, it seems a bit dangerous for him. We'll just extend. He's extending here. I'm cutting off these, or I can turn, threatening to kill this. So he has lots of issues. Okay, he resigned. Yeah, I think I'll end it here. I think 3 games is about all I can handle in one day against 1Q. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully there was something to learn, even though it mostly I think was just keep groups connected. Don't tanuki when you have a weak group. But other than that, I'll see you guys later.